everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have just came back from my vacation and so I have been spending a lot of my time in the plane. That is why in today's video I want to review the differences between using the headphones, the Sony WH-1000xm3 as compared to the Airpods in the plane. So this is my Sony WH-1000xm3. As you can tell, it comes with a beautiful case. I didn't do any unboxing in this channel, but here it is. It sits in this really beautiful case. This is the Airpods. I really want to do this comparison because each of them has its pros and cons, and I just wanted to share my experience with you guys so that you can make a better decision when you board the plane. And that is very important because if you need the treble light, the obvious choice is... So firstly, battery life. So obviously this is a beast that can rock us 35 hours, 30 hours without charging. And so if you have a flight that is less than 30 hours, most flights are less than 30 hours unless you have to stop by somewhere, you are good with just this pair of headphones. For my return journey from London, while I was putting on this AirPods, I realized that I had to charge this at least one time. The AirPods itself lasts a good 5 hours, whereas the case itself has 24 hours of battery life. So with this, you never have to charge. And with this, you literally have to stop whatever you're doing and put the AirPods back into its case, like this. But don't worry because this has fast charging feature. So with 15 minutes charge, you can get up to 3 hours of listening time. I realized more often than not that when I have this in my ears, I usually take them out a lot. When I was resting and taking a break and walking around, these babies were charging in its case. So I don't really have to intentionally take them out of my ears to charge them. I only had to do it once. Next, we have to talk about noise cancelling because in the plane, it is so freaking loud. I'm not complaining. I just realized it because after using this and taking them off, I realized how loud the plane is. So this really shows how powerful the noise cancelling feature of this baby is. So the WH-1000xm3 is famous for its noise cancelling feature. It was one of the top headphones with the Bose QC35 for noise cancelling. So this was really doing its job perfectly well because when I had this on, it's so silent, and when I remove it from my ears, I realized why people were so crazy about noise cancelling headphones. I was never so crazy about noise cancelling headphones until like in the plane. I was like, whoa. I couldn't even hear the babies that were crying in the cabins in front of me. I have never appreciated the noise cancelling headphones until I was on the plane. The plane was just so loud. I think I might have a recording of it. It was just so loud, and there's an app on your smartphone that you can actually pair with this pair of headphones. The app gives you a lot of control whether you want it to be active noise cancelling or you want to allow ambient sound into the headphones, or you just want a passive noise cancelling feature on this, which would definitely save you a lot of battery. But again, battery life is not a big concern with this because 30 hours. So you can use the app to detect the atmospheric pressure around you when you're in the air and optimize the headphone to produce the best sound quality for that atmospheric pressure. So it was pretty sick. It was my first time on the plane with this baby, and when I tried the feature, I loved it. This baby really kills the game in terms of noise cancelling and app control. So when I was returning from London, on my flight back, I forgot about this pair of headphones because they were sitting in my luggage. These babies were always in my backpack. I could survive with this. I know that these AirPods are not noise cancelling, but I was totally fine with them until I had this experience. These babies don't really cancel out noise a lot because they are not in your earphones. So you can literally hear everything that's going around you unless you up your volume to the max. But I still love this very much. They are so freaking convenient. So next, I want to talk about weight and comfort. You are already in the plane, which is not the most comfortable position that you like. So comfort is super important in the plane. I always have a headache after putting on headphones, but with this, I swear the comfort level is just the next level because I had no trouble with comfort at all with this over my head for a good 5 to 6 hours. Like, I could just sleep through and I did not feel a thing. It's not really heavy. It is foldable so that it sits nicely into the case itself. And this case is pretty light, but this baby is heavier than this. Airpods. This is so light that it just sits in my backpack without adding much weight to it. So I like this a lot for its convenience, for its size, for its weight. So guys, like, when these AirPods were first released, everyone was complaining how ugly it looked like in your head and how it doesn't fit into most people's ears. It fits in mine, so I'm lucky in that sense. And it doesn't really affect my overall look, because when I put on the AirPods and have my hair let down, you can't really tell that I'm listening to music because my hair actually covers it. So if you guys are concerned about fashion and you think that the AirPods are ugly, you can just let your hair down if you're a girl. Or if you're a guy and you have long hair, you can just cover your AirPods. So it's fine. This comes in really handy, it's super convenient, super lightweight, and it's comfortable in my ears. I would definitely say that the AirPods beat the headphones in terms of weight and comfort. This feels like nothing compared to this, obviously. I know, I'm not comparing Apple versus Apple, but I'm just saying that this is definitely smaller and more comfortable. But if you think that comfort is all about being in your own space, then this is more comfortable in that sense, because it does a really good job in cancelling out all the outside noise. So this is comfortable in that sense. Music and sound quality, I'm sure this is a big thing for a lot of you guys. If you're an audiophile, you would definitely prioritize this, because I am a bit of a nerd that way, so I like to have good quality music in my ears all the time. Obviously, this has a very good sound quality. Bass is strong, and like what I said previously, you can actually adjust the equalizer, which allows you to increase the bass, increase the treble, increase the voice. It allows you to customize everything to fit whatever you like. So in terms of sound quality, I say that this is one of the best. I love to listen to music, I love to watch shows. This really gives me the boom, and it really gives me the bass that I need when I'm listening to sound that have really deep bass. So I really enjoy this. I know that there are like other headphones out there that are really good in bass, especially Sony headphones, but overall, like talking about treble, talking about voice, talking about bass, this has the best overall in terms of those aspects. In terms of sound quality, the AirPods work really fine until I listen to music from this. Only then I realized what I was missing. If you guys have already watched other videos about this baby, it sounds pretty much the same as the ones with the cable. The only difference is that this is wireless and it just sits in your ear perfectly well if you're lucky enough. These pair are just okay, I can live with it, but if you want really good sound quality, I would always go with this. If I bring this out, I know that my music quality is gonna increase tenfold. This pair of AirPods is really about convenience. They're just average. Whereas this headphones is all about enjoying the sound, the music, build quality, the audio quality, and being able to enjoy that in the ambience of your choice. So I would definitely prefer this if I were looking for headphones or audio device with good sound quality. This. So ultimately, which is the pair of headset that I bring along with me on the airplane? I would say it depends. It depends a lot on my situation. So if my bag is light enough, or if I have space in my bag, I would definitely bring this along. But ultimately, you know what? You can usually just put it around your neck like that, like what I always do. It sits really comfortably and it doesn't add any extra weight. Unless I'm carrying a camera, because I would have another camera around my neck and that really hurts my neck a lot if I have too many things on my neck. This just kills the game with the noise cancelling feature, because I feel like I'm not in the airplane at all. It just cancels out the sound so perfectly. Whereas this baby will always stay with me in my bag no matter what, because of how small and light it is. This really connects really well to all my Apple devices, really quickly, really fast, and this is so convenient to just dump it in your bag. Don't lose it if you're sleeping. As I said earlier, this set of headphones actually come with a cable and its adapter, so that if this ever runs out of battery, you can actually just use the cable to listen to music, although that's not the best way because the audio quality sucks without battery. And you can easily connect this like that and watch whatever you want on the entertainment system in the plane. So yeah, this is handy and it always sits nicely in this case, so I never lose this at all. Yeah. So yeah, I would say that I'm a big fan of the WH-1000xm3s. I've never been a fan of headphones, but I love this so much because of its comfort, of the noise cancelling feature, of the sound quality. Everything would beat the Airpods, but the Airpods would never lose out in terms of convenience, weight, and size. There's nothing hanging on me or like over my head. If I had a choice, I would definitely bring this along with me and use this with me everywhere I go, but this is just way too convenient to give up. I did not expect myself to be the type of person that brings two kinds of audio devices with me, but I did, because getting to try this out on a plane really makes me fall in love with the noise cancelling feature all over again. Oh, one last thing. This is like a tip for you guys who have stayed. So you know, like we have dirt in our ear, because this actually goes into your ear, so dirt can actually sit in here. It's kind of difficult to remove it. The case is pretty dirty after a while. I googled and found out a way to clean the AirPods. It is actually to use blue tack. Speaking of which, I'm gonna use it. So you just grab some blue tack. Because it's so sticky, it actually gets out the dust and dirt from it. It can be shaped according to your preferences. So you literally just stick this in, push it into the hole, and pull it out. And it should be all clean. Because like this is so sticky, it just gets the dirt out. So the edges here are very dirty. I have no idea why. Maybe some of the dirt like leaked out from the AirPods onto the case. But with the blue tack, you can actually clean them off as well. If you see any dirt, just use the blue tack to remove it and it should be done. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. I hope sharing my experience was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay minty and cheery. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!